Weak force, aka weak nuclear force, is a feeble interaction between subatomic particles that produces effects like radioactive beta decay. Of the four fundamental forces in the universe, this one is weaker than the strong force and electromagnetism, but stronger than gravity. Weak force is called an interaction because often the main result is a conversion of one particle into another and the creation of particles. In negative beta decay, which is what we're showing in the top portion of the diagram, a neutron converts into a proton and an electron and an antineutrino are created. In positive beta decay, which is what we're showing in the bottom portion of the diagram, a proton converts into a neutron and a positron and a neutrino are created. Basically, you start with an atom that has too many neutrons or protons. Notice on the left-hand side of the arrow, we see isotopes that have too many of one or the other. In the case of carbon-14, we've got too many neutrons. In the case of carbon-10, we have too many protons. So we want to take one of those excess particles and convert it into the other. In the top case, we have too many neutrons. So we're going to take the neutron and convert it into a proton. So we end up with a more stable particle. We have equal numbers of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. In the process of doing this, we create particles. When we create an electron, this is called beta minus decay, and the electron is known as the beta particle. In the case of beta positive decay, we're taking the excess proton and converting it into a neutron, and the particle that is created is a positron, and that's what's called the beta particle. In the case of the positron, it's beta positive particle. In the case of the electron, it's the beta negative particle. Although isotopes exist where the nucleus contains a few excess neutrons, Mother Nature takes over when an isotope has too many of either neutrons or protons. When isotopes have too many of an excess number of neutrons or protons, then the weak force kicks in to make the nucleus more stable. Besides, within the nucleus of an atom, we must note that the weak interaction also affects other particles like electrons, but the main effect seen with the weak force is beta decay, and hence the reason why we said in the definition that produces an effect like radioactive beta decay.